All right, Jacksonville, you guys are all about the repeat champion, so I rolled out here to Morningstar Marinas to hang out with my man, Captain Chad. He is the owner of Team Buck Rogers Fishing Charter. They have won the Jack's Best campaign presented by Visit Jacksonville. Best fishing charter 2 years in a row.
Second year, man, we're stoked. Couldn't be more happy, and truthfully, I didn't do it. The people that voted for me did it. So I'm super happy. I'm appreciative. I'm humble. You know, if it wasn't for all those guys and girls taking time out to vote for us, we wouldn't have done it. So it's all about them.
Captain Starling killed the humble brag. He shares the goal of his team for every charter.
I don't know. I mean, whenever somebody comes in the boat, I mean, it's our goal to make them say that it was the best fishing trip they ever had at the end of the day. That's what we want to hear, and that's what we strive for.
I'd say mission accomplished, but let's hit on that. I'm aging myself, but Buck Rogers is science fiction from way back, but the charter name is much more sentimental than that reference.
I'm glad you asked that question. So my granddad, he went by Buck. My dad, his name is Roger, so the name came from those two. Those two are the one who brought me up from a baby fishing. So it's nothing, you know, I'm just throwing it back to them, you know, keeping them along with the name of the business. I always make a joke. I was like, the name of the company is Buck Rogers Charters. My name is Chad. Somehow my name got left out of the company, but I'm running it. How'd that happen? So it just, you know, it is what it is. I can carry them with me the rest of my life, and then wherever the company goes past me, you know, they can do the same thing. Family affair.
Team Buck Rogers launched in 2006. They now have 3 boats launching out of Morningstar Marina out of Mayport with a variety of fishing expeditions to choose from.
We've got 3 boats. They're all 27-foot center consoles. They all have twin outboards. We offer offshore trips and inshore trips from 4 hours all the way to 12 hours, and we can take up to 6 people per boat. A lot of times we have corporate people coming in on business events and stuff. They'll have more than 6 people, so we take multiple boats and we just stay together as a group.
So, what is the fishing specialty?
If it swims, we fish for
it. Noted. With no world record catches, Captain Chad talks about an epic moment on one of his charters.
Probably the most memorable fish was about a 12-foot great white came up, ate a 25-pound snapper right by the boat. We got a YouTube video going about that, and that was pretty cool.
That's pretty freaky, man.
It is. I had a lot of people saying, man, I would have been leaving. I was like, no, it was too fun to watch.
And that is why I stayed landlocked. Cap explains why he loves what he does.
You know, it's fun to go out there and see how people react to what they get to experience. A lot of things I take for granted because I see them all the time. For instance, a loggerhead sea turtle, a leatherback sea turtle, a bottlenose dolphin, sunfish, you know, king mackerel skyrocketing out of the water, jumping up out of the water, great white sharks coming up to the boat, eating our fish. We get tiger sharks, black tips, black nose, the great whites, mako sharks, bull sharks, everything you can imagine we get to experience on the ocean.
The experience is open to most everyone looking for an adventure.
All age groups. We try to, from children 6 years or under, we try to discourage those from going offshore just because it could be a bad experience. It's super hot out here, and then the motion sometimes will get them. But I mean, some kids 6 years or younger, they're used to the salt water, they're used to the ocean, so it's okay. But I mean, from 6 years old all the way to 90 years old, we have customers of all age groups. It's fun for everybody.
And something else to keep in mind, the charters can do more beyond just fishing.
I've had I've had some awesome opportunities to experience weddings. I have experienced engagements. I've had some service members re-enlist on the boat. They had their CO on here to re-enlist them. Spreading ashes at sea. You know, I've had husbands take their wives. I've had wives take their husbands. I've had fathers take their kids, mothers take their kids, all different kinds of aspects that you can imagine we've had to experience on our boats, and we love all of it. Hey, Captain Chad Starling with Team Buck Rogers wants to thank all of you guys in Jacksonville, guys and girls, for voting Team Buck Rogers the best fishing charter in Jacksonville for the 2nd year in a row, and we will be looking for your support next year if they have the competition. Thank you very much.
These are just a few of our most recent winners. You still have time to vote for our most recent categories that we've uploaded. Go to news4jax.com/jacksbest to make your voices heard. Jack's Best, presented by Visit Jacksonville, where you're the local expert.